special guest, my great friend. Bert the Bearded Dragon. That is him, Bert the Bearded Dragon. I have been fostering Bert for the past couple months, and today is the day that he goes to a forever family. So I figured I would make a video with Bert as a final farewell and to share his awesomeness with the world before I don't have the chance to. But yeah, I already made a video with my dog, Ducky, and this is Bert. And whenever you pet him, it kind of actually makes noise. Can you hear that here? You can hear that, I'm sure. Hopefully that weird background noise isn't too bad though, sorry. Alright, but yeah. Basically, I'm just gonna pet Bert. He even has these little spines on the side there. And they kind of can be rubbed up against the mic. And obviously, I don't want to make Bert uncomfortable in any way while doing this. But he's pretty chill, so I think he's okay. Making sure to only rub with the scales and spikes, not against them, because that would be quite mean. But yeah, I fostered Bert through this exotic animal rescue association, and basically I've been looking after him for the past couple months, feeding him, hanging out with them. He'll just sit and watch a movie with me. But now today he gets to go live with another family, and honestly my setup for him probably wasn't a good permanent home, but it was a good temporary home, so I'm glad. Hopefully his new family will have a good home that he can enjoy for many years. Can you even hear that? But I have some other triggers that are Bert associated that I wanted to also include. So Bert the Bearded Dragon is going to hang out on my shirt a little bit. This right here is the water sprayer that I would use to spray down his enclosure a little bit to make sure it didn't get too dry. He's by no means an animal that would live in a hyper humid environment, but his enclosure wasn't totally sealed, so it really didn't get too humid, but it would dry out pretty easily. So this is what I'd use to cool him off a little bit. I've I've seen people do this online, like spraying, but I don't want to spray the microphone too much, obviously. I'm just going to spray around it. My room's probably going to be pretty wet. Oh yeah, this is my room, by the way, that I'm in. Me and Bert have been roommates. It's kind of creaky, so this may not even sound good. Bert's pretty crazy. He can just hang on to my shirt. And you know, I'd always heard that bearded dragons were very good to just like sit on your shoulder. And honestly, they like remind me of Pokemon. Like how Pikachu sits on Ash's shoulder. But like Bert literally does that. I mean, he is kind of pulling on my collar, but this is not a shirt that is important necessarily, or at least super nice. So I really just wore this so you could see him better for the contrast of the whatever color he is, kind of dark tan on the white. And both those could have been wrong. I'm colorblind, so I don't even know. That may not have been a proper color analysis. Alright, I maybe should stop that one. My room is getting quite moist. Another trigger is this calcium. I know it's backwards in the camera, I think. Well, at least to me it looks. Maybe it won't be for you once I actually watch the video back. But, like, it's, a calcium supplement that you dust, like, the little crickets or mealworms with. But this little bottle, I think, should also make a good thing to tap on. You probably can hear my family a little bit in the background too. They're actually doing a pretty good job being quiet, and I didn't even tell all of them to do that, so props to them. They must have just sensed it. What do you think of that, Bert? Do you like this trigger? Here. Let's get Bert in here. Give him some of the ASMR too. Oh. He was fine. He held on. It's just I did not hang on. He's better than I am. He still is firmly gripped on my collar here. That just freaked me out. Oh my gosh. You're fine. He's fine. Here, Bert. Sorry, I don't mean to bring any stress to this. It's supposed to be a relaxing experience. Bert is a very resilient little guy, though. So, I think he's just fine. Honestly, reptiles in general are very resilient. But obviously, tingles are fun, but the utmost priority is Bert's safety. So I want to make sure he's nice and secure there. Did that sound good, Bert? ASMR tapping video where I just like do rhythms the whole time. Moving to some hand sounds. I guess you could still consider this bird related since I pick them up with my hands. I don't even know. Like this, let me show you. Bert is on the hand, therefore hand sound is relevant. Say hi, Bert. Well, I was telling Bert to say hi, but I guess I could also be telling you viewers to say hi, Bert. No matter how you interpret it, Bert is here and he is glorious. This kind of looks like one of those fishing pictures where like they hold it up really close to the camera to make it look big. It's like, oh my gosh, look at how big this lizard is. What? Well, in reality, he's not that big. He's not small by any means. Like, he's a good-sized little lizard. He's a lot bigger than like a gecko, like a crested gecko or leopard gecko. I really like researching reptiles. And so this fostering program was cool because it lets me kind of enjoy spending time and taking care of reptiles. But then also, like, this may sound bad, but like, you're not committed for a super long time. I mean, I've had Bert for like 4 or 5 months, so it's been a good amount of time, but like, reptiles live a long time. Like 20 years, a lot of the time. And more than that, depending on the species. So, they're a big commitment. But I still get to hang out and there's dogs barking outside. Make a bond with little Bert here. While not being locked in for the next 20 years of my life. No offense to you, Bert. But that'd be quite the commitment. I don't think he took any offense to that. But on that note, I think that it's about time me and Bert do a little send-off and say that I hope you found some relaxation, some tingles, or some entertainment from this video. And even though, as you can tell, it's not nighttime for me. If it is nighttime for you, or if it's daytime, if it's morning, I don't know when you're watching this. Whatever it is, I hope you have a good day and you sleep well. And since Bert is going back today, not going back, since he's going to a new family today, this will be the last time he'll be showcased. So, here's your chance to give a proper goodbye to Bert. Bye, Bert. Bert says bye back. I'm the Bert.